Hey, good morning. My name is Eric Withers. I am the fire chief here at Stanley Fire Department. I've been with the Stanley Fire Department for approximately 3 years. I got started in the fire service at a young age, and I'm a career firefighter with the City of Charlotte, as well as I do work here part-time with Stanley Fire Department. Okay, so to become a chief of any department, it does require a lot of experience as far as on the back of the truck, as well as just learning how to, learning the job, as well as education. Education today to be a fire chief is a minimum of a 2-year degree, and there's most departments that require a 4-year degree, or even a little bit further past a 4-year degree in order to become a fire chief. When someone comes to our department and fills out an application, and once they become a member of the Stanley Fire Department, they're a probie, or they're within their probationary period. And through some training, they eventually become a firefighter or a certified firefighter. And those are the guys and girls that you see on the back of the truck, or even on the front of the truck, but typically on the back of the truck. And then there's some extra classes that is required of them in order to become an engineer or a driver of the apparatus. And then a step above the engineer or the driver would be the company officer. And sometimes that's titled as a lieutenant and or captain. And obviously there's even more training as well as education. There's most departments that require a 2-year degree in order for you to be a lieutenant or a captain on the fire department.
Hi everyone, my name is Jonathan Jonas. I'm the training captain here at the Town of Stanley Fire Department. I've been with the fire department now for about 3 years. To become a firefighter anywhere, all you have to do is really sign up. At a station like this, we're a combination department where we have volunteers as well as paid staff. So you have an opportunity to come on as a volunteer. At that point in time, we will enroll you in some courses so you can go to your local college, and any college in North Carolina, you can attend training. And the fire department and the college incurs the cost, so you go for free. So they're going to teach you how to be a firefighter. So training in the fire service is a never-ending process. You are continually growing every step of the way. So we do local training here at the station, as well as farm out training at other locations. We go to the college, and as a matter of fact, we have a training opportunity coming up here shortly to go to the college where we're going to practice live burning in a safe, controlled facility.
Hello, I'm Ashley Price. I'm the Deputy Fire Chief here at Stanley Fire Department. I've been with the fire department for 7 years now, and I'm going to discuss the basic equipment that we need to stay safe in doing our job. So in order for us to be safe in an ideal H environment and operate in our daily duties, we have a plethora of different equipment that we utilize. Starting with a radio so that we can communicate with each other, with communications, with other departments, and always be in constant communication and direct contact with each other. After that, we have our helmets. We have our SCBA equipment that allows us to breathe clean air in a smoke-filled environment. We have what we call bunker pants, boots, and we have our jacket or turnout coat. All this protects us in extreme heat, smoke environment, field environments, and allows us to do the job for rescue purposes, for fire suppression, and to maintain a safe, surrounding of us in dangerous situations.
So what do you get when your house is on fire? First, you're gonna get one of these big red trucks. This has every tool that a firefighter needs to go inside your home, effectively put out the fire, and get you back to normal as quickly as possible. So as we take a look, simple enough, this big red truck has this big pump. This helps us send water 1,000 gallons on this truck through these hoses and into a fire. As we walk to a compartment, we have tons of tools on this apparatus to help us do our job. Everything from nozzles to different appliances, everything we need. So when your home is on fire, the plan of action is this truck pulls up, pulls the parking brake. Firefighters are going to get out, pull all these lines effectively, safe, start working through the process to put the fire out. So one line goes to the fire, other firefighters will branch off and do rescue operations. We're going to be looking for people. So our 3 incident priorities are life safety, property conservation, and incident stabilization. We're here to make the incident as stable as possible, as quickly as possible, and to preserve your property. With this, we have a bunch of tools at our disposal to ensure we can do it. So everything from commercial grade bolt cutters to cut open locks, doors, and everything we need, to other tools that we use to pry and manipulate to get where we need to go to put the fire out. In some cases, we have to do some ventilation operations. So if there's a smoke-filled house and it's smoky in the attic, sometimes we have to get up on the roof and cut a big hole. We got saws, for commercial properties as well. This will cut concrete, garage doors, everything we need. And then sometimes you just need a fan. So the purpose of ventilation with this fan is to create a better atmosphere for victims in the home, as well as to clear out smoke so that we can see to put the fire out. We respond to all manner of incidents, including vehicle accidents, as well as medical emergencies. Some of the tools that we have on this truck are specific for each of those types of events. This particular tool, the Hearst tools, usually referred to as the jaws of life, are used during MVAs or motor vehicle accidents, and we can use this tool to gain access to a patient. Our primary concern is the care for the patient. Once again, life safety is always the highest priority. This tool is used to rip open a door, cut open a car, so that we can gain access to the patient so that we can provide the best medical care for that patient. Let's take a trip around. As you can see, we use a portable pump to power our cut and pry tools. So these are all the tools that we would use to cut up a car to get a patient out. Life safety is the biggest priority. Incident stabilization is also a high priority. These tools, this cribbing, this wood, is used to stabilize a vehicle in any form, whether it's on its side, upside down. We use this to ensure the stabilization of the event so that we can operate in a safe environment, as safe as we can make it. Patient care is the biggest aspect on any of the events that we go to, whether it be fire, vehicle, or an EMS call. So we carry EMS bags so that we can do our first responder duties as EMTs. Most of the part-time staff here operate as an EMT basic, so we can provide a basic level of care to ensure our patients get to a higher level of care. So inside the apparatus, we have all of our tools. So as soon as we can get to the call, especially on the scene of a fire, we can jump out wearing our appropriate PPE, air packs included, and start our assessment of the situation at the incident. So most of this truck in the interior is set up for fire. So we have a water can here that sprays water. Water is the primary tool used to put out fire. And then we have an assortment of other tools like gas meters, lights, and a thermal imaging camera.
There's some assumptions that in the fire service that firefighters hear the whistle at the local town hall and they respond in their personal vehicles to the firehouse. Would like to dispel those rumors and let you know that the fire service and this particular department does have career firefighters, and those career firefighters are not inside the fire station, maybe playing chess or checkers or even cards. That there's a lot of training that the firefighters have to go through in order to stay on top of their craft and continue to, I guess, to educate themselves with the technology and the way it's changing today. But a career firefighter, their schedule would look something to the effect of they would work 24 hours and then they would be off for 2 or 3 days. But in order for the schedule to work out right, most firefighters, career firefighters, work 9.5 days a month. So that's about 21 days that they have off, and that's why most career firefighters also have a part-time job. But during their 24 hours, they're training to sharpen some skills with the profession. They're also cleaning the station, which includes sweeping, mopping, and other duties to include truck checkoffs, pulling the truck out, making sure that everything's operating properly on the truck, as well as cleaning the fire truck.